welcome back to part 2 of fixing the Lenovo Ideapad. Last time we just swapped out the thermal paste and it did not turn on. Found out the issue was I was not getting enough watts out of the power brick, but we got that swapped out. I got it to turn on, just having some issue with the booting, so I have this USB with pt.2 on it, and hopefully that should work. If not, I'm probably gonna cut the video, grab the SSD from my other laptop and put that in. If that doesn't work, then I do have an external hard drive. Let's see here, USB. Okay. I have no idea what the button is to enter BIOS on this, or if this is even properly in place. I did not fully secure the bottom, so I might have to use the goofy method again for getting it to boot. Yeah. I'm just gonna pop off the back. There we go. Now we just pray that we can enter BIOS. That is a good sign. Hit all of these at least once. And now we wait. Now this is a touchscreen, but it is cracked. So I do have a monitor, and I'll hopefully be able to hook it up once we get it to boot properly. Setup is starting, that's promising. Just say hello to whoever's watching, if anybody. Probably just a YouTube bot. Okay, there we go. Booting Windows 10. I would highly recommend pt.2. It is very good. It's a weird angle. English, yeah, all that. You connect a mouse. Let's tangle the cord out of here. Try the other side. No mouse, I guess. It is what it is. Stop the mic from swinging. I technically improved my setup. Rather than the iPhone mic, it's an earbud mic duct taped to the ceiling. That is interesting. So it's showing 3.9 gigabytes of free space. My guess would be that it's only recognizing the USB and that it's not recognizing the hard drive itself. Let's see if I can get this open without it breaking. I want to make sure that the drive is fully slotted in. Sorry if the mic is going haywire, it is just hanging there. Come on. Make sure that's in, hit refresh. Okay, this hard drive does not appear to be working. I'm gonna cut the video right here, and I'll cut back, assuming that I successfully have editing software at the end of this, and we'll have an SSD instead of a disk drive. And we're back. Did you like that transition? I have no idea what it's gonna be. It was probably the most dookie thing you've ever seen, and you never want to watch me again. But this is the current laptop that I'm using. In fact, the SSD in this I actually got from the laptop that I'm trying to repair right now. So, a little bit of a full circle thing. Is there even a screw right there? Yeah. I use just like a janky amalgamation of whatever screws I find. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. So we're going to pull this out, put it in that one, reinstall Tiny 10, and hopefully this time it'll work. For the screws, they're hiding down there. It's a really bad angle. I'm trying to maintain a somewhat equal distance from the mic. I'm sure I'm doing a terrible job. Okay, there we go. She locked onto something. If anybody cares enough and makes it this far enough to comment, let me know if you want me to do anything else. And I don't know if you want to like see my setup or something. Sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing right now. I just need to get it close enough to me to actually work. I'm also going to disconnect this battery because it's kind of annoying when trying to flip stuff. If you do enjoy this video, I assume you find it somewhat entertaining, probably watching me struggle, assuming you're still watching up to this point. Please subscribe. You don't need to like turn on notifications or anything if you don't want that, but it would be nice to get monetized. Then I could afford like a PC instead of these jank laptops. Though I suppose these are still better computers than what most people have. And let me know if you would be interested in this laptop at all. Obviously, it'll have a disk drive or nothing at all, which isn't as good as an SSD, but it would give me money since I probably won't be using it after this, assuming that I get the setup correctly. This is electrical tape holding in place. This thing is like 8 gigabytes of RAM, an Intel i7 7th gen CPU, like 2.1 gigahertz, and it does have a dedicated GPU. It's a GT 720M, which is not amazing, but it can run a good amount of stuff if you're interested. I'm just going to set this aside for now. As well as this battery. This is the SSD that I pulled from the Ideapad. For any of you who are watching this video who know nothing about electronics, which would be surprising, you picked this video to watch. That's all you need to do. It's pretty easy. You should probably use screws. I swap these things out often enough that I either do nothing or duct tape. There we go. I'm still too lazy to use screws at this point. So, most laptops like these, you can kind of just pop it in and it'll somewhat hold itself together. I'm going to turn on the computer preemptively, or at least attempt to. Please let me know if there's anything I could do to improve, which is probably a lot. Where did I leave the USB? Here we go. I have no idea what button worked last time. I would not like to turn on sticky keys. Oh, it actually booted. It might already have Tiny 10. I'm not sure. The drivers might not be working. And then I haven't put the battery back in yet because I'm not sure what state that's in. So currently it can't be disconnected, so I'm not sure if you can see, but has that symbol popping up. I'm just gonna bump this up and try and get a mouse in, maybe. See if there's another USB slot on the side. If not, then I'll just give up like last time. Actually, it does seem to be a slot right there. There we go. I'll be interested to see how much data it saved. You guys don't get to see my password. I'm probably gonna cut this or blur it or something. Because ideally, I would rather not have strangers on the internet knowing my password. Hello? Interesting development. Password does not seem to be working. We're gonna reset that. I'm trying to remember what I put for these. Is that it? Hello? Okay, the keyboard does not seem to really be working. I am going to go grab a plug-in keyboard. swing everywhere. Not even sure if you could hear that. So I'm probably either just going to cut that, or I'm going to put, like, Subway Surfers gameplay or something. There we go. Okay. It does appear to have most of my applications. It's definitely laggy though. I think it's because it doesn't have all the drivers. Let me just check Task Manager, see what we're working with here, because I can make guesses, but I don't actually know what GPU and CPU this has. Let's just close. I do not care, Discord. And I think about it, because this is Radeon, I could maybe actually run Linux on this, which would be nice. Task Manager. Forgot. Very short attention span. Task Manager. 2.7 gigahertz for the CPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, twice as much as the old one. The disk, it's interesting, it's not showing the GPU, likely due to the lack of the driver, which means it's probably working off of an integrated GPU and the CPU. Check. You guys probably have no idea what's going on. I'll try and tilt the screen a little bit for you guys, but there's really only so much I can do given the current setup. You guys are bouncing on top of my desk lamp right now. Cores. See, does the touchpad. Okay, this did have touch function. Not sure if it's a hardware or software issue. Okay, well, it has been a somewhat successful boot. Wouldn't call this fully successful. You know, the screen works a lot better than I thought. I don't even think I'm gonna have to use a monitor for it. Though, given that this is already in the state that it's in, what I might do is go into the settings and make it so that it runs when it's closed, and then just leave it like underneath my desk or something, and basically treat it as a PC. Should be interesting. Given that the keyboard does not seem to be working. just attempt booting something like Terraria. See what happens. Anything. I keep forgetting about that. Wi-Fi might still not be working. That honestly could be the issue for all of this. I should have checked that. Okay. Hey, that does appear to be helping. I'll probably want to get Ethernet connected, assuming that this device has Ethernet. Alright, so I did cut the video for a bit. I didn't really do anything. I think it just needed a little bit to load. But we do have the GPUs loaded in now. And it looks like we're working like solid upgrade from what I had before. AMD Radeon R7 M360. Definitely better than the 720. Things do appear to be running well. I'm gonna do like some basic like speed tests. But other than that, I would consider this to be a success. I am going to cut the video right here, and I'll just like show some like B-roll footage of when I have it set up on like the monitor.